Good day, lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. This week, I'm going to do a challenge where I put down the fantasy, put down the romance books, and instead, I'm going to be reading only thriller books for a week. I have 6 thriller books and 1 mystery book, but I won't need to read the mystery book. I can't read that fast. So, I'm hoping to get a few done. But first of all, before I get into this challenge, I need to finish my current read, because I can't just put this down. I'm on page 250, so that is what needs to be finished today, and then I'll jump right into thriller books. Rhysand just said favourite darling for the first time. Bing. Twix. Duncan Unite reference again. I love Duncan Unite. Chapter 40? Chapter 40. Tamlin's good. He's not. No, I didn't expect him to be so, weak. I thought his name was Lucian, but after listening to the audiobook, apparently it's Lucian. Okay. But he's great. I love him. He's an icon. And Alice as well. They're, my favourite. The Feyre, she's just, she's going through it. Poor girl, honestly. Rhysand, I don't have an opinion on him yet. I really don't. I don't know what to think. When I first met him, I was like, why does everyone love him so much? But he's calling Feyre darling now, and that's the nickname. So, you know how all of the book boyfriends have a nickname for their girl. Hi, it's me again. I have finished A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm going to do a super quick review of it. First part, the concept was pretty interesting actually. I haven't really read anything with such intense fae, I suppose. The only thing I've read is The Cruel Prince and Quicksilver. That's what it's called. It did take me a while to get through it, but that's it for all the books. Then for quite a while, it was just what's happening? I understood what was happening. It was nothing. Nothing was really happening. I don't know. She was just at, this isn't spoilers by the way, she was just at the place because she'd been taken to this thing. And it was just stuff. I don't really know what to explain it. Nothing was really happening. The atmosphere just changed. Obviously they moved around, which is what you'd expect. It was just, for a lot of it, it was just not boring because I was entertained, but I think the main reason why I was entertained was because of the writing style and how I like the characters. That's my little critique. However, it was really good actually. I love the writing style, so I think I will just enjoy most of the Sarah J Maas books because of the writing. I liked most of the characters. They made me feel how I think I'm supposed to feel about. And yeah, I did really enjoy it, honestly. It was just those few little things, I guess. The ending, the ending. I liked it. And I do want to continue with the series, honestly. I'm going to give it 4.25 stars, which is, yeah. Also, I say week. I'm starting this video on Sunday. It's Sunday evening right now. But this video will actually be finished by Saturday evening. This video, it starts on Sunday. It won't be finishing on Sunday. It will be finishing on Saturday because It needs to be posted on Sunday. So yeah, let's have a look at the thriller books that we have with us. It's not like an extreme amount, but you know, it's a few. It's a good few. The Teacher by Frida McFadden. I've never read any of her books before, even though she's bestseller, and everyone loves her thriller books. Everyone's read her thriller books, and then I just stumbled across this one time when I was out, and I was like, why not? I'll get it. So I kind of have high expectations for that one. This one, on the other hand, I don't have very high expectations for. On my TBR list in Goodreads, this is the lowest rated one with 3.03. I did not know anything when buying this book. The very reason why I bought it is because it's signed. I kid you not, that's the only reason. And it's floppy. So, then we have The Midnight Hour. This was a gift from one of my friends for my birthday. It looks pretty interesting, honestly. Like, I don't know, just the cover, it looks kind of cool. And it's got sprayed edges as well. So, then we have This Lie Will Kill You. I've seen this. I haven't really seen this much online. I've seen it with my friends who don't read. They've read this one for some reason, so that's why I bought it. Then we have None of This Is True. I just thought it sounded really, really interesting, and I bought it, and I still just haven't got around to reading it. However, the one that I'm actually going to be starting today, Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. If you don't know, I love Holly Jackson. Like, all of her books. Top tier. Top tier work. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder was the first book that I like properly read back in February 2023. It was the first book that I read because I saw it on my TikTok, and that got me into thriller before my 10-month reading slump, and then, I got back into it this year. I got the reappearance of Rachel Price the moment it got out, the moment it came out. Honestly, I love all of her books. I don't know why, just something about them. And I have very high expectations for this one. It's Holly Jackson. And plus everyone's saying it's really sad. So if I don't cry, I'll be disappointed. It's me again, your favorite outfit repeater, because I definitely wore this recently. Last video, I wore this exact top. Are you kidding me? I read 2 chapters, 30 pages. I'm really enjoying it so far. I didn't expect it to come so suddenly. Like, the plot of it is just like, bang! It's just here already. Welcome, guys. So, I have a bench there where I could sit, but it's sunny, and so I want to be in the shade, so we're sitting on the floor instead, on the fake grass. I've read this much, so I'm 167 pages in. Even with this microphone cancelling out the noise, I bet you can still hear.
Yeah, my mic must have died, and I didn't realize and kept talking for ages. This video too, Mick still dead, and I was completely unaware. Please kill me.
That's not okay. I hate the letter trope. I hate any letter tropes. I hate letters. Quite frankly, I don't find that amusing. It's done. I finished it. I expected to get maybe halfway today, and I finished it all. So that's about 400 pages.
Oh, it stopped again. I think it's because my storage was struggling.
Not Quite Dead Yet. That was a very, 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 very good book. I will say it. It was so good, in fact, that when I put it onto Goodreads, I had to give it a review.
Yeah, it was my storage for sure. So let me sum up what I said. The book is 5 stars easily for this being Holly Jackson's first adult book. I am so impressed, and it honestly might be one of my favorites by her. It was so easy to read, and whenever I went to put it down, I physically couldn't. That's how good it was. Please read. I'm so sorry about this, y'all. I hate my phone storage issues. My next read is The Midnight Hour. This video is recorded on Wednesday, and I didn't read anything on Tuesday.
Sorry, I haven't really done any updates. I've been struggling with like phone storage and stuff, but I'm going back to my roots, recording it on the iPad. It's already Friday, and I've read this much 68 pages. I said to myself yesterday, yeah, I'll just read it today. I didn't, in fact, do that. So we're actually going to finish it today. I want to reread Boys of Tommen and The Cruel Prince. Well, it's through the week, so we have to get through this. So I am exactly 100 pages into it, which is clearly not a lot. I am starting to like it a bit more than when I did at the start of the day. I will give it to that. And I do like how it's now they're in London, so obviously they're going to be using like slang or phrases that we say. I don't live in, I'm not exposing my location. I'm not telling you where I live. But like it's not too far away from London. Like not like horribly far away. So I know some of these things and I don't know, I like it. And it's nice seeing mum spelt with a U instead of an O for once, because that's how you spell it. As of right now, it's not really giving me thriller vibes, like, at all. Also, the spine is like, I'm just reading it like that, and it doesn't look like it, but it feels like it's cracking, and I don't like that. So I'm at the 200 page mark, so I'm like just over halfway through, and I think things are starting to happen now. Like we just finished the chapter, and it was kind of like cliffhanger type chapter. I'm so much more invested than I was, honestly. I don't know what happened in the first bit. I just wasn't that interested, but I am now. I think I just needed to like get used to it because it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Stuff is happening. Finally. Stuff is happening. It's getting way more intense. I think it feels like we're close to figuring stuff out, but we still have like 150 pages left, so we can't be that close. For a brief moment, it was like a bit of romance. That was only for like 2 chapters though. I finished it. It's back on my shelf. I'm not getting it back up to show you guys because you've already seen it. So no, I don't have a rating for it yet. I think I'm going out later, so I'm gonna start getting ready. And then after I've gotten ready, I think I'll just like think about it a bit more and then give you my review and my rating. I'm back. My hair is straightened and my makeup is done. Like, what in the catfish is this? But I have decided what I wanna give this book. I am going to give it 3.75 stars. Yeah, I did enjoy this book. I feel like it was kind of the start and the end which were my least favorite parts of it. And I don't know why, because normally, like, either like the beginning and the end parts, they're normally the ones that are like the best, you know? It's especially with the ending parts. And sometimes there's a bit in the middle where it's kind of just like, okay, where is this going? Like filler chapters, you know? But it didn't feel that way to me. It felt like the opposite. The start and the end weren't my favorite, but then I really enjoyed like everything going on in between. I don't know why. For the majority of the book, the past scenes, like the 2 decades before, were my favorite until I got to like the ending part, and then I wanted to know what happens in the future. It wasn't what I was expecting at all. I feel like just the aesthetic of the book cover and like the name, I was expecting it to be different, almost like a darker aesthetic, if you know what I mean. I definitely wasn't expecting what I pictured it in my mind or how it was like described and stuff, because I pictured it very different when I was reading it to what I thought it would be. I feel like for the beginning, I just didn't really like it as much because I wasn't used to it. Like, the writing was a bit strange to get used to, but once I got used to it, I was very like hooked on the writing. It wasn't like too over the top, too descriptive, but it wasn't too simple either. It was kind of a mix of the two, because sometimes it could just be plain simple sentences and sometimes it would be the best description you've ever heard. And I don't know, I think sometimes that was just a bit weird to like grasp, but eventually I got it. It was about like that 70-page mark where I like started off today, and that's why I think it took me so long to like actually read that first bit. The ending, why I didn't like it as much, the stakes weren't as high as I thought they would be. Like, I thought it would be a lot more dramatic. I lost the plot a couple of times, okay? In like the nicest way possible. But I enjoyed it. So that's like the little flaws of it. But I enjoyed it. I really did. Especially the romance. Now it might just be because it's summer. It might just be because I've read a lot of romance books recently. But one of my favorite things was the romance. Yeah, my favorite things were obviously that and like the brother sister bonding stuff. Just thought it would be more dramatic, more thriller like, give me more thrill. But it didn't. So, This Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea Pitcher. I get a feeling it's like a high school vibe, which is good because in the previous book, they didn't really go to school. There was none of that in it. I'm mainly interested in the fact that it's just over 300 pages, so hopefully it'll be easy to get through. Okay, so I've literally only read the prologue and the first chapter. I like the writing style. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. It's set in third person. I don't know what it is about thriller books in third person, but the chapters have title names, which is kind of cool because I don't know, you don't see that often. The first chapter is called Class Act, and then it's called Drama Queen. But you know what I also like? I like how it's got the number and the chapter name, which is good because sometimes it will just have the chapter name and not the number, so I have no idea what chapter I'm on. Hi, I'm back. It's kind of late. It's almost 10, basically. I read a little bit more, not too much because it was loud in there. I am now on page 72. It Yeah, it definitely is. For the Fans of One of Us is Lying. If you like that book, you will probably like this book. There's 5 of them. Like, and I don't know, it just gives those similar vibes. I can't really remember what happened in One of Us is Lying. I've read it so long ago. But I remember the vibes of the book. Even if I can't remember what actually happened, which does happen sometimes, I still remember some things I pictured when I was reading it. It Also, even though it's nothing related to it, it gives me the Inheritance Games vibes, and I don't know why. It might be the money, it might be the setting. It's like it's a game, right? That what also reminded me of. It reminds me of Caraval a little bit because it's a game to win money. I don't really know how yet. I guess there's like a killer. Someone's been they get assigned these like labels, um but it's kind of like true to themselves, and they're kind of a bit freaked out by all of it, so it's kind of a bit like mystery, but also it's like a game. I like the characters. Obviously I haven't gotten a lot of them, but I do like them. I want to find out more about them, and I want to find out the secrets they're hiding, so I am intrigued. I kind of need to go to bed soon, so yeah. Hello. Update from me editing. On Saturday, I went to go read, but I barely read anything. So I'm only on page like 92. So I haven't actually finished the book. I'm not really sure what's happening in this. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how the pacing is going to go because I don't know how many mysteries there are to unfold. But the book is very short, so I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. This is a very fun challenge actually, because I don't read thrillers that often. Oh yeah, that is it for today. Bye bye.